Okay, welcome everyone. This is Midio's first Feedback Friday. I am joined by Joel. He works in publishing and A&R based in Nashville. I am Keri. I do A&R for Midio here. And we're just gonna go through 6 songs that were submitted to Feedback Friday through Midio. And I guess we'll just start. Anything you wanna say, Joel?
No, ready to take a listen. Excited to hear what's on deck.
Okay, so the first song we have is Belong by Danny Starr. So Joel and I will be listening through our in-ears because we don't want feedback to come up. Different kind of feedback. So we're just gonna listen and
That's a good setup.
And then Chelsea in the background is gonna play it for all the listeners. So here we go.
I got lost way back when you left me at the gates to the lion's den. Thought I'd be found by now. I'm still searching for that face as it fades into the crowd. Don't you think we waste our precious time searching for the ones we left behind? Send for a doctor, send for a nurse, send for a preacher, a man of the church. Send for a lawyer, send for a judge, send for anybody who can tell this man where he belongs. I've been cold now for way too long. The warmth of my blood's been running me wrong, and I can't stand God's plan. Seems it's written for me to roam alone in some forgotten land. Don't you think we waste our precious time chasing versions of ourselves we left behind? Send for a doctor, send for a nurse, send for a preacher, a man of the church. Send for a lawyer, send for a judge, send for anybody who can tell this man where he belongs. Don't you think we waste our precious lives trying to fit a mold we won't complete? Send for a doctor, send for a nurse, send for a preacher, a man of the church. Send for a lawyer, send for a judge, send for anybody who can tell this man where he belongs. Oh, send for a lawyer, send for a judge, send for anybody who can tell this man where he belongs. Send for anybody who will say you're right where you belong. Send for anybody who can tell this man where he belongs.
Yeah, I actually really like that song.
Wow.
You finished it?
Yes.
I just want to point out that I really liked how he switched. He started in first person, and then I really like how the chorus he instead of using I, he uses he at the end. I kind of like how he switches and he's talking about himself in third person then, or second person.
Yeah.
I thought the layering in the chorus was also really good. And I love the lyrics too.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. There were elements that sort of remind me of what Hosier, however you say his name.
Yes,
like,
that's who I was thinking. I was like, this sounds. His voice is very
he sits in that sort of tone. For me, like the only thing I didn't fully connect with was like all the different types of people who could tell you who you are. Something in that I didn't personally connect with, but I love the concept in general because I think it's a very relatable concept to anybody. Like, you know, it's identity is a huge thing,
Yeah.
and
I kind of,
sometimes
I kind of
we need
liked
some.
everyone. I kind of liked everyone that he listed because they're all people of like authority. I think it's kind of like,
Mhm.
I think what he's trying to do is like, it's kind of supposed to be ironic because I don't think he's really, I feel like he is desperately trying to figure out who he is himself, but he's like seeking validation from people that probably wouldn't even give him the answer that is likely true.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah. And I think, you know, from a perspective of like maybe the sync realm, it could work.
Oh no, yeah, I
as
definitely see
well.
it
So
as a sing song for sure.
there's some things in it. The song has nice like stages throughout it from a production and like dynamic standpoint. And it is even what you alluded to in the beginning, it goes sort of from that first to third person, which also gives it um, more opportunities for usage.
Yeah, I could see it like at the end of like a CW show and like
Yep.
main character.
Very montagey.
Yeah, very like there's like three things happening at the end and it's very it definitely carries it can carry a plot for sure.
Oh, and that was called Prolonged by Danny Starr.
Yes, long shout out Danny Starr.
Tell the people.
Yeah. Good job, Danny Starr. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll go to song number 2. Song number 2 is "Drive Us Mad" by Blow Pop. And I guess we'll just dive in.
Let's go.
I know what they told you to say, to draw me in close, then you push me away. You think you got us all figured out, but you're a fool if you think that I'm waiting around. Wait, you're still playing that game. You must think I'm a sucker, that girls are all the same. But check the score, how has it all worked out? I find it kind of funny, you think you know just how to drive us mad. It's so predictable, every time they come around, they make us crazy. But something's better than nothing, I guess I'll fuck myself. Boys who'll kick you while you're down, then change into shining armor. They'll be back around to pick you up. He's not like other guys, how funny they all say that. It should be no surprise. They drive us mad. It's so predictable, every time they come around, they make us crazy. But something's better than nothing, I guess I'll fuck myself. I know what they told you to say, to draw me in close, then you push me away. You think you got us all figured out, but you're a fool if you think that I'm waiting around. They drive us mad. It's up to draw me in every time they come around. They make us crazy. But something's better than nothing, I guess I'll fuck myself.
I like that one. That one was fun.
Yeah, super fun. That one actually, to me, also had a lot of just that hook had a lot of like TikTok potential to it.
I can, yeah.
Something
I
I
really
could
like
see
the,
being. Go ahead.
yeah, the definitely in like the first verse, there's that. I like the production where it has you focusing on the lyrics. There was no, there was no reverb in the verses. I like that. Like you were kind of felt intimate with the singer and she was like, pay attention to the lyrics. And I like the beginning too. I think this one really hooks you.
Yeah, super cool, good, a little bit of that 80s synthwave vibe to it, but
Yeah.
has a lot of modern elements, so it doesn't feel like it super niche or anything like that.
Definitely doesn't feel dated. And I also feel like this would be good for sing placements too. This has a fun like party vibe.
Yeah.
Any critiques?
Not really, honestly. Like the drums, I feel like could use just a little bit of love, but also like that's from a different angle of thinking of production and not necessarily the sort of 80s synthy way. So
Yeah.
really not much of anything on my end.
What did I want to say? I kind of like the at the end of the chorus, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on this, but I think myself, I like that line.
Yeah.
I like the bluntness in that. And I feel like
which for sync you'd obviously have to change
if
it's for TV and stuff. But yeah, I thought it was cool too.
Yeah, that actually kind of limits it in certain areas.
You can
I feel
always
like
edit it.
that might not go with a lot of, but I definitely like when she's the emphasis is on the lyrics in the first verse. I actually think that can, even though it's kind of specific, I actually think that could work with a lot of placements. All right. We will move on to the next one. That was Drive Us Mad by Blow Pop. Okay, so third song, Light of Day. I think this is Xena, right? That's how you say it?
That's how I would say it.
Cool, yeah. And it's all in caps. I love it. All right.
Today I got a taste of what I dish out. I spit that shit out. I'm sorry for the time I probably lived the taste in your mouth. Okay, I need a few days to think about it. Can you take another moment to reconsider?
Cool.
I really like that one. I thought the production was very good.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's just like I was like, what would you say about this? It's just like a whole vibe. You know, it's like
Yeah.
the whole thing is just like a moment. It's yeah, I mean, because I like my first thought was like this could be one of those weird like Apple commercial sync songs that like you don't really know what's happening exactly, but it's just cool and different and stands out. Her voice is really cool. I wish that I could understand a little bit more of the lyric throughout, which could be the vocal production or just some of the, you know, enunciation in the vocal performance.
I really liked the delivery actually. I felt like even though some of the enunciation wasn't very clear, I felt like that was like her emotions that were I really liked the delivery. It felt very personal. I felt like she was addressing me specifically. And I really liked how the guitar it kind of started off as atmospheric, but then like as the aggression built with the song, I felt like the guitar was definitely getting a little crunchier, and I felt like I don't know, I really liked it all together, and I felt like the build and the layering. I really liked the production for this one, and the delivery was cool too. All right, song number 4. It is "The Soothing Kind" by Jim Swan. Opening my thing, but headphones are right here. I did that every single time.
Ooh, how many faces are there? What do you suppose it is we hope to find? Each day separates us farther. Day to day's the surest way there is to lose your mind. Lead me back home to the soothing kind. Lead me back home to the soothing kind. If I had another chance to love you as I should have done before, I would take that second dance and I would glide you around the floor. Ooh, how many faces are there? What do you suppose it is we hope to find? Each day separates us farther. Day to day's the surest way there is to lose your mind. Lead me back home to the soothing kind. Lead me back home to the soothing kind. If you'd forgive me just once more, replace that love I've spilled so carelessly, I'd savor every drop you pour, and I would make it part of me. Ooh, how many faces are there? What do you suppose it is we hope to find? Each day separates us farther. Day to day's the surest way there is to lose your mind. Lead me back home to the soothing kind. Lead me back home to the soothing kind. Oh, how many faces are there? What do you suppose it is we hope to find?
beautiful song.
Yeah, his voice sounds like James Taylor almost.
Yeah, I was thinking like, you know, the 60s era, like Herman's Hermits and people like that, just like
Yeah,
classic,
like Simon Garfunkel
great,
kind of vibe.
full, yeah.
Yeah. That might like date the song. Like I can't see it being used in a lot of sync opportunities, but at the same time, if it's like a period piece or something, especially in the 70s, I definitely could
Yeah.
see that. Like if someone was looking for like something, if there was like a James Taylor brief and they're like, we can't afford him, I think this would be a perfect song for that.
The other side of that in sync, which is sort of what you were saying, it's like so specific, is like, you know, the like Folgers commercial that's like waking up at home, you know, or whatever, like long, like lead me back home to the soothing kind, I think was the lyric, and like that idea,
I didn't
like
consider that.
That's something that just that lyric could be like, you know, or even like a Zillow commercial or something like that. That's like
very warm and like welcoming. Obviously not the losing your mind lyric, but definitely the soothing.
They can chop it up, right?
Exactly.
They can chop it up. So.
It's just the warmer lyrics.
Yeah.
And I love the wording, the soothing kind. I like that.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful song.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a song for a specific moment and mood, whether you're the listener in general or for a sync opportunity. But yeah, very, very well put together. Production is right for the type of song that it is. So.
Yeah. I thought there was just a little bit of like, just one thing I noticed. I don't know if this song is done. Like maybe it's not like fully mastered. I did hear like the feedback of the mic. Did you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was just that. But otherwise, yeah, beautiful song.
Yeah, really, really good.
All right. Song number 5 is Gimme Gimme by Abigail.
Gave myself a good talking to. I've been laying
All right.
Fun.
Thoughts on that?
In a way, it kind of reminded me of some of the like Jenny Lewis, Nico Case, like artists like that. Sort of 70s country inspired female indie Americana vibes. Thinking sync, that genre in general is a little bit harder to place across the board. It's a little more like specific to the types of uses that it lands. But the concept of gimme, gimme, gimme is always good because, especially in like the ad world, it's like they're selling things. So to put words like gimme under it is helpful.
I thought it was a fun story. A lot of obscure references like Shel Silverstein and it all like it was a story and it all kind of it sounded good. Like the lyrics all went together. The thing that was kind of ironic to me, it's a drinking song. So at first I was like thinking like this song would be cool playing at a bar, but then I was like, there's no like hook until the end where she's like singing gimme, gimme, gimme. And that's a lot of words for drunk people to like remember if you wanted to sing this while drinking. So I just thought that it was so like specific, even though it's just like a very clear picture of the drunken night when it's just like kind of hard to listen to this song when drinking if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's funny. That's a great insight.
So I thought that was like kind of almost like a oxymoron. But good song. I'm not always like I'm not a big like country girl, but I did like her voice. I thought her voice was fun.
Great voice. A lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of energy and like you could tell she's having fun singing it. All right, last song. The last song, Work It for Love by Ray Martin. Keep doing this with the headphones.
Stay right here till the morning.
Okay, thoughts?
I mean, that's just a fun dance song to me. Like it sits in sort of that UK house vibe.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
it
Work It for
felt,
Love is very Daft Punkish.
yeah, it just
Um,
felt right for what it was aiming for. Like it felt like, you know, the kind of song that it's supposed to be in the world that it should live in. It felt competitive and right and like something you'd hear in a UK club.
Very universal lyrics too.
Yeah, yeah, definitely nothing specific. Like,
Something,
what are
and
you
that makes it
looking
great
for
for
love?
sync. Yeah,
Yeah, so super fun, super
yeah,
cool.
infectious.
Um,
Yeah,
some of the parts towards the end, that little like piano riff and stuff,
yeah,
really good. Like cool instrumentation,
yeah.
good
Cool.
parts, very tasteful. So
Yeah,
I
very
liked it.
dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any critiques?
Not really, honestly. Like just because I know the structure of those kind of songs are, you know, a lot more open, a lot more just about the beat and the
Yeah.
groove and being able to move and having the little parts of lyrics and vocals, you know. So, um, like I said, it just felt right for the world that it's supposed to live in.
Catchy too. Like it'll definitely stay with you
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Sure, I could
So
hear it on.
those were all of the songs. I really liked all of them. I feel like every song had a quality that kind of stood out, and
Yeah,
they were all very different
yeah,
vibes
very
on
diverse.
the table.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um.
which
So
makes it fun.
yeah,
Are we
I
supposed to crown a winner though? Like, does one have to
what
win and
well
then all the
yeah.
other
Let
ones
me
feel
know.
terrible?
Well, yeah. Let's make one person feel great and five people feel horrible. Well, do you want to say like which one stuck out to you the most?
Um, I don't know if any of them stuck out the most. I really liked the first song quite a bit. Um, like that felt just on the personal front, like a song I would probably listen to like on a Saturday, you know, like
Is
I
Saturday
just
your
loved,
introspective day?
yeah. Yeah, Saturday is my like own
Saturday
personal
is when you
music
look
day.
within.
Yeah, exactly. So I liked that song from like my personal taste, something I just listened to standpoint.
Mhm.
Uh, and maybe for Sync in general, that one was really good. I also thought like ironically the soothing kind could be
Yeah.
too, just because of that everyone always wants the word home in a Sync song.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of that. But yeah, I think the first song may have been my personal taste
Yeah.
the most in line with. So
I think I liked Light of Day the best. Just because I like when my emotions are I feel like personally attacked when I listen to music. I like to feel like I'm being yelled at. And I really like that. It's not I wouldn't say it works for too much sync, which is ironic because it's my favorite. But I really liked the delivery and how the instrumentation complemented it very well. Um, and then I gotta say, last one just had me feeling good. Like I was
yeah, it was
at
super
the
fun.
club or something. Definitely very good for sync, very universal, can be used
Yeah.
for, and it felt like the Work It for Love. I could definitely see like if they were looking for something Daft Punkish, like
Yeah.
that. The pitch, the higher pitch, very Daft Punk esque.
Yes. Absolutely.
And so if any of our viewers have any questions, type it in the chat and we will get back to them. I want to thank Joel for going on this journey with me.
Thank you. Yeah, it was super fun.
We are strangers, but I feel more connected to Joel
And never before.
like never before. So this was our first Feedback Friday, and I think this was fun, and I like the range of music that we got. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for submitting the songs too.
Yes, you're welcome. And my name is Keri, and I think that's it. I think we'll see you guys next time. I think this is going to be a bi-weekly thing. And that is to mean not twice a week, but every second week.
Yes.
Because that can be misconstrued. And then, yeah, check out Midio for more. www.midio.com. And that is it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, peace.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome.